Welcome to the Mind Pool Live stage for our 414 session with True School. Welcome to 414 Live, True School.
Yo, what's up, y'all? Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your girl, Yante.
Hey, I can't hear y'all. Speak more louder than that. I can't hear y'all. I can't hear y'all.
Hold on.
Hey. No. More than that. Come on now. More than that. I need y'all to get louder.
Hold on, Cedric. They ain't ready. We can't drop that beat. Everybody turn up with us. Y'all put your hands in the air and let's get it.
Yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Hey.
We are True School.
Hey.
We are True School.
Hey.
We are True School. We are True School. No one can hold us down. We are True School. No one can shut us down. We are True School. 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 No one can hold us down. We are True School. No one can shut us down. We are True School.
We are True School. Yes, we get it there. Music, art, and dance. Yeah, we feel it. Listen, me and my crew, we are all-stars. Killing these levels like paper. Young girl with big dreams like, oh man, I'm ready for a deal. It's my year. 17 with good skills. I'm saying, already got like these spots. I'm all right now. Y'all hearing this? True School, you're hearing this. ASAP Drink 2017. Turn up. Same dreams like, we are True School. Hey, we are True School. We are True School. We are True School. No one can hold us down. We are True School. No one can shut us down. We are True School. 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 No one can hold us down. We are True School. No one can shut us down. We are True School.
When I walk in, everybody like, wow, ain't no talking.
Man, this ain't no joke.
My name is Cedric. Everybody know me. I'm studying. Coming down these cookies after cookies.
Eat up, let's do it.
When I'm up in the kitchen,
Say what?
wow, you didn't know, you didn't hey, oh my God, I don't know. Yeah, it's all be great.
I got the hot in the fashion. 17 what's happening? My team was tested. Red face steady blasting. Mirror watch the way I let go. Young stars still in every show. Has a heart like measles. Mulatto, Kaito. One day I'm a star. Drive fast, big cars. They said where y'all at. Tell me who's like coming back. Like yeah. What's good? Coming up. You should. Turn up. I will. You. Let go. We are True School. We are True School. We are True School. We are True School. No one can hold it down. Hey, make some noise. Come on, y'all.
Come on,
Hey, we are True. We are True.
come on.
We are True. No one can hold us down. We are
Let's go. True School, that's True School. True cold like True Cute. Sunday was real quick and chocolate, that's True School. Jordan like Jordan, and my name like Scott. Never break it, fire. Put in that work.
Everybody say True School Nation. Everybody say. Everybody say. Everybody say. Say what? Say what? Hey, that True School Nation. Hey, when I say True School, y'all say Nation. True. When I say True School, y'all say Nation. True. When I say True School, y'all say Nation. True. When I say True School, y'all say Nation. True. Thank y'all so much.
All right, how y'all doing tonight? How y'all like that so far? Got a lot more. True School works like that. It's a call and response. True School works like after school program from Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. True School works like a summer internship program. True School is a community of creatives and artists that build and come together as a family.
So what we just heard, was it all produced, all the beats, everything was all done by the True
Yes.
School
You
students?
want to know what's so amazing is that was one of the first times that it's ever happened in our program. So we have a beat production, MC class, breakdancing, DJing class, and several other programs. And so those two students that you saw get off of the stage, they produced that themselves, they wrote that themselves, and they kind of did it in a quiet, secret kind of way, where the song was already done by the time everybody
Sure.
heard it.
That's great.
Amazing.
So, are there different tracks that people would major in something in college, like major in history or English or whatever? When they go into True School, they say, "All right, I want to major in scratching," or
That's a great way to put it. So you take someone like Kiki Champ here,
who we know,
who
who's worked
88.9
with us.
audience knows very well. So Kiki majored in DJing, and he graduated, and he came back to teach at True School. So he's a student turned intern now as a DJ instructor.
And now you're taking all my questions, because that was my next question.
That's my job.
Do you have people that come back and help out? And
Absolutely. That's the pipeline that we really would hope to create with all of our students, is that they will come back to give back to the community, to mentor, to tutor other young people, or to eventually take our jobs.
And so how does tuition and all that stuff work with, you guys are a 501(c)(3), is that right?
Is there tuition? True School, is there tuition? There's no tuition. They have to pay with community service.
Okay.
They do community service projects, they do community outreach, and that's their fee for the service. We're not a drop-in site, so students register with us, and we just really love all the parents that are out there that support it, your young people going through this process and going through this program, and there is no tuition, for the record.
And what's the selection process like? Is there an audition, or?
Maybe there should be, but there's not. Students come and register with us in October, and it's as simple as bringing in a parent or a guardian and signing up, going through an orientation process, and then starting classes.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Can we get the next number from True School here on 88?
Only if the crowd is ready.
I think we can do better than
I
that.
think so too. Are you ready?
That's more like it.
Let's turn it up.
Mothers and fathers from their sons and from their daughters. How long till we take this orange pig out for slaughter? Been trying to make a life about their waste is dollars. So now with the warden, or with the fallen, away from your coffin. Absence of calling, absence of bees, excess of sugars and excess of squeeze. So liquor down the last tree, put the last fish in the last string. Realize dollars ain't truly to eat. Control the seeds of bills, biggest disease.
Well, everything within
It's trying to kill us from stairs to the guts of the wind.
surviving on the end.
With limited resources, it's massive thin.
I have to venture all alone. I can't trust the people.
I'm just being honest. It's on your mind like the sense is common sense. Drive you psychotic with the phonics. Is you bout it? It's out with me. Yeah! Thank you.
Assign them, or do you choose?
So actually the students choose.
Okay.
They come in and they choose which course they want to go through. Some of them stick with that course session after session. Some of them try art one session, and they may try breakdance in another session. They may be spoken word artists that try the art and MC class one session, and then they realize they want to make their own music.
Sure.
So then they go into the beat production class. So they're not locked in for too long.
So something like breakdancing, you could understand choreography, or DJing where there's a technical aspect. How do you teach someone to rap? How do you do that?
This is one of my prime students right here. We teach more than just how to rap. It's about public speaking. It's
Sure.
about finding your voice. It's about presentation. It's about being able to take your thoughts and ideas and transmit them on paper.
And confidence too.
Total confidence, and really finding, those young people that may have never had these experiences, don't have studios at home, to really bring out something that's special in them.
And how do you instill that confidence in them? Because the two performances so far, everyone's self-assured and really into their persona.
Give it up for the young people.
Well, as simple as giving us the tools that we need, which is just knowledge. As like 4 years ago when I came to the MC class, I mean, all you told us was to loosen up, don't be afraid. This is a comfortable spot to be yourself. And what I love to rap, and it kind of just brought it out of me. And it wasn't just MCing, it was everything that we were learning. The True Knowledge Wednesdays, it was all the history that you were teaching us about hip hop, all the history of the city, the local history of rap and hip hop, and it really inspired me. And I'm pretty sure it inspired everybody else that is growth. And I came from an MC, and then I took everything that I learned in that MC class, and now I'm doing aquaponics. And I'm doing indoor gardening, practice on self-sustainability, doing water conservation, and learning a lot in the process. And soon dropping a mixtape based on aquaponics and water conservation. And it's gonna be awesome.
That's awesome.
See how you threw that plug in there?
Yeah, that's great. It starts here and then it spreads. It has ways of working its way into other parts of their lives, which is
And other parts of the community.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And including aquaponics. I mean, such a random thing to incorporate into a mix, but that's fantastic. So with technology always emerging, how do you guys keep up with what's going on? Technology's got to be expensive, right?
Well, without a doubt.
Yeah.
Technology is expensive. It's getting more expensive. Some of it is getting, it's getting smaller and it's getting better.
Yeah.
So yeah. And is this the part where we talk about how we get more equipment?
Yes.
How we get
That was
how we get more state of the art.
That was my softball question.
All
for
right,
you.
good. So, True School is a 501c3. It's a tax-deductible nonprofit organization, and we actually have gotten donations, musical equipment, instruments from different members of the city. We truly appreciate it. We're thankful for all the hardware donations, but we also need hardcore dollars and resources. And so if you would like to learn more about how you can support True School, you can communicate with myself or Miss Shalina, who's running around here somewhere, and right there. And Shalina should be up here right now, actually. And we also have a table in the back where you can find out more information, and the website is trueschool.org.
Excellent. Should we get our final performance of the broadcast
I
here?
think so. Are y'all ready? Are y'all ready? I need to hear y'all in the back. Are you really ready? True School. The live band is going to play this last on-air song, and we'll do the poem first. We're gonna intro that with some poetry. All right. Y'all make some noise for Miss Jaisha McLeod, please.
In his piece is titled Broken Silence. It's not that I don't want to be happy. It's that despite how hard I try, I can't bring myself to be happy. I feel suffocated, ashamed, and embarrassed. Why did I have to be this way? I have a good support system and all, but all I ever seem to see is sadness and anger. It's like there's this accountability on me and it's pulling me down. It's like no matter how hard I try, I can't bring myself up. I can't bring myself to care about anything. Not me, not you, not her, not him. Living has become this constant nightmare and it's just not there anymore. Someone told me to try medicine, try therapy, maybe a mental hospital would help. I told them that this cannot be fixed by talking, isolation, or medicine. It is a disease that affects every part of my life, my work, my education, my relationships, and still, till this day, no matter how hard I try to explain, I am blinded with hesitation. People always ask me, why are you always so mad and sad? I tell them I don't know because I just don't know. But what I do know is every morning I wake up feeling like complete crap. And this has become a norm. I am afraid of the world. I'm afraid that I will be judged for something that I cannot control. Where's the fairness in this? Do you think I like feeling this way?
Yeah. How y'all doing tonight? I can't hear y'all. How y'all doing tonight? Yeah.
All these memories, all up in my head, boy, you killing me. Wishing I go back to the younger days, chilling in the shooting up and down the street. And tell me all these memories, all up in my head, boy, you killing me. For wishing I go back to the younger days, and killing in the shooting up and down the street. But tell me
Here y'all. Let's clap. We're gonna clap. Yeah. I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. And not keep on riding. Into the black like the smoke. Write my story in it. So my story is done. And I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. Visionary got done. Visionary got open to this. Visionary got done. And so out of tune. I've been gone so damn long, can't plan on coming back to the sanctuary I go, praying till I'm gone. Man, these lucid dreams got me so messed up. That's time that I dress up. My consolation gon' grow. Seasons change when I'm strong. I'm relaxing, breathe. But don't you dare turn your back on me. Turn your back on me. Yeah, man, I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. And I keep on riding. Until the breath like the smoke. Write my story in me. So my story is gone. And I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. Man, I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. And I keep on riding. Until the breath like the smoke. Write my story in me. So my story is gone. And I'm locked in. A visionary that's cross-eyed. Only y'all see both sides. I think you said we different and we both stay on the same side. I get it. I got my own law in this world. Got my own music. Just get it. Yeah, tangible. Not so so hot, but I still can feel it. I give you my soul before the world is overtaken. Yo, see this visionary y'all know. It's that vision to a new world. It's that vision from my soul. It's that vision from my. I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. And I keep on riding. Until the breath like the smoke. Write my story in me. So my story is on. Yeah, listen. I'm so locked in. Hey, I feel so locked in. I'm locked in. Don't got nowhere to go. I feel so locked in. I'm locked in. Got nowhere to go. I feel so locked in. I'm locked in. Don't got nowhere to go. Those shots is clear. Warfare, like oh, locked in. Don't know where to go. Hey, this house here, different world. Oh yeah. Hey, I'm in my home lane. Hey, big text Spider-Man 7. You wanna get me in the knot like a boat guy. We boys gon' run when I go by. Run through. I told you. Already praying for me, no help. Cause I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Don't got nowhere to go. I feel so locked in. I'm locked in. Don't got nowhere to go. I feel so locked in. I'm losing my focus no more. Yeah, so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. When I keep on riding. Until the black like the smoke. Write my story in it. So my story is gone. And I'm so locked in. Can't lose my focus no more. got nowhere to go. I feel so boxed in, I'm not still, don't got nowhere to go. Feel so boxed in.
All up in my head, boy, you killing me. But wishing I go back to my younger days. Killing in the shooting up and down the street. Tell
Hey, where
me
your hands,
all
brothers?
the memories.
Yeah.
All up in my head, boy,
Hey.
you killing me.
Make some noise.
Wishing I go back to the younger days. Killing in the shooting up and down the street. Tell me all the memories.
Yeah, thank y'all for coming tonight. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you. Yeah. Keep the noise coming. Keep your hands together. Make some noise for our True School band. Jalen on the drums. Q on the keys. Travion on the bass and Paul on the guitar.
True School on 414 Live here on 88.9 Radio Milwaukee. So Fidel, let's just review. Where is True School physically? Like, where's the actual school?
I want to take this opportunity to introduce my co-director, Shalina Ali. Y'all make some noise for Miss Shalina Ali.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome
Thank
back.
you guys for being here. I love seeing a packed house to support our young people. Appreciate you all.
So where is the physical space?
We are located in the Grand Avenue Mall, so
Okay.
downtown, just below the TJ Maxx.
And where can we find you digitally? Like trueschool.com or
www.trueschool.org.
org? That's right, of course.
.org. And True School 414 on social medias.
And you're a 501c, so you are a charity that you can deduct from your taxes if you so
Yes.
wish.
So you can come and support by volunteering. You can make donations, or you can open up the pocketbook and give us some dollars.
That works. And what do you got on the horizon?
Man, we are wrapping up the after-school program, but we're already planning for the summer leadership and workforce development internship that we do over the summer. And we have a lot of partners that we work with to accomplish different projects throughout the community. Some of those partners are Milwaukee Water Commons, Groundworks, some other folks that support our young people being able to do positive things in the community in Milwaukee.
Excellent. Well, thanks for coming back. You guys are always welcome.
Yes,
Always good to
thanks
have
for
True
having
School. We want to thank Milwaukee Brewing Company, Hi Hat Lounge in the Garage, our live engineer Lodi, doing double duty tonight, and of course our members who make this all possible. For 414 Live and for True School, I'm Ken Sumka. We're going to send it back to the studio on 88.9.